One of my favorite games growing up was Jet Moto 3, and I've been looking for a modern replacement for it. And from the Steam video, Riptide GP Renegade seemed like what Jet Moto would have become if it had continued. So let's see how it plays out in the game. Now, to be fair, this game looks a little bit like a mobile port, but other than that, I think it looks legitimately good. You can select from two characters. I chose the female named Poison, and then I decked her out in the same colors that Bomber represented in Jet Moto 3. And to be fair, I think it turned out pretty good. So there are a lot of cosmetic options and a lot of different bikes that do perform differently. So jumping into a race, you're on a wave, so it's not exactly as smooth as, say, a Jet Moto. But what it does kind of do is it has you perform tricks in order to perform boosts, which I thought was quite good. Because if you do the wrong tricks or if you mistime them, it can hinder your race. I think that's kind of where Jet Moto was going, because it's a lot more stunty, especially in Jet Moto 3, where they even have like a stunt park. Now, this game has multiple modes. A standard racing mode where you do a certain amount of laps, essentially a drag racing mode where you start at one point and then you go to the end of the map, and then an elimination mode. And then there are different types of these that add like cop cycles into the match, which is interesting and can actually be quite chaotic and can actually help you stay in first place with drafting bonuses, because the cops are always faster than you. So it's it adds a little bit of strategy, and it adds more things to stay away from, because the police will actively ram you. Now, the police can't take you out of the race, but they can distract you enough or cause you enough havoc to slow you down to where you lose your position. Also, another mode is a trick mode, which is interesting and helps you learn the maps and learn when to perform tricks in the prospective maps. Because the idea is to get as high of a score as possible, but the problem with a lot of these maps is there's large areas where there are no places to perform tricks. So what the freestyle races do is they kind of teach you, they help you learn your moves a little better, and they also help you learn the maps and when to do boosts, which helps you in the other modes. Like each mode kind of helps you with the other modes. Is it like a definitive replacement for Jet Moto 3? I have pretty dark rose-tinted glasses for Jet Moto 3, but I like it. I like it a lot, considering this style doesn't really exist in racers all that much anymore. It's really appreciated, and I just like what they have to offer. And if you like what I have to offer, consider liking and subscribing. And if you didn't like it, let me know, or maybe consider looking at another video, and it might be up to your tastes. Either way, I'll see you there. Bye.